Hello there, Danny H Retro Gaming Master here. These are some pickups today. I went to a midweek car boot sale local to me, and I also went to a charity shop afterwards. And I'll get to the pink DS, which I picked up at a charity shop in a minute. Let's take you through the rest of the bits. Right, the Monopoly Fortnite, that was £1. All the games up there, the PS3, Xbox, and also the PS1 game, they ranged between 50p and £2 for all of them. Down here we have these were both bought at the same store. This brilliant Pokemon Frisbee disc slider, and the Crash Bandicoot Warped. They were picked up at the same stall, and the Crash Bandicoot Warped was £10, and this Frisbee slider disc was £2. I think that's absolutely brilliant. That was a brilliant find. I mean, this guy sort of was selling these two had loads more gaming stuff, but unfortunately my budget was running a bit low by then, so I couldn't really afford to get much more. Anyway, back to the Fortnite. Monopoly Fortnite was £1. And down here we have a Pokemon trading game case and also Charizard. Unfortunately, he's not the first generation Charizard, which was a bit of a shame because that would have been the best car boot in my history of purchasing from them. But the Pokemon trading card game box, he both was asking for £10, but we actually agreed on £8. And down here, Charizard was 80p. And over here we have a pink DS, which I picked up later in a charity shop. But this DS Lite, the pink one, this was only a £10, which I think was an absolute bargain. And the reason I picked it up is they're going for quite solid money on eBay. They're going for about 30-35 quid on eBay with the charger. And also CX will give you like £25-30 for them, I think, as well. So they're definitely worth picking up DSs at the moment, especially if they're working ones. There was a store at the car boot actually who had a nice little bundle of DSs. Unfortunately, they all had broken hinges and some of them wouldn't turn on, so I sort of was a bit put off by that. And they weren't far off what that one was selling for. So in the end, I just took a rain check on them, really, unfortunately. Anyway, the last thing was one of the stalls at the car boot. The bloke was quite cheeky actually. He basically he had a SingStar microphone set, like the two SingStar mics for the PlayStation 2 and the USB plug adapter that plugs them in. They plug into the mics into that plugs into the USB port on the PS2 or PS3 for that matter. Anyway, he said £2, and I thought, oh, that's not too bad. I'll take that for £2. I'll take them for £2. And then he's like, oh no, £2 for each item. And I was like, eh? He was like £2 for one mic, £2 for the other mic, and £2 for the USB connector. I thought, no, I'm not paying that. Sorry, and I just put it back and just left. And he was like, well, how much do you want to pay? And I just thought, no, I don't want to pay anything now, mate, because I've just lost interest. And I mean, he was a trade clearance guy. I mean, I know they need to make a little bit of money, but to sell items like that is just a bit silly, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, you know, if you want to get rid of items, you know, they should be selling them as they are, really. You shouldn't be sort of splitting items up. I know people do split up games sometimes, because I ask sometimes if a console and game is for sale, then I will sometimes ask about that as well, about splitting some of the games. But if you split items up, which really, you know, shouldn't be split up, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So the bloke was a bit silly there, to be honest. I mean, he did do himself out of a deal in the end, which I think was a bit silly, really. Anyway, guys, take care. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.